when you got out of there, what was the first thing that you did and the first thing that you ate?
I ate about 6 packets of crisps immediately and a full English breakfast.
Very good, very good.
I actually went into the hotel room and I actually saw the toilet.
Yes.
And burst into tears.
Do you know what, Lorraine? I'm feeling so emotional, and just hearing those best bits there brought a tear to my eye again. Honestly, I'm all over the shop. I've gone from not seeing anyone but me campmates, no makeup, no hair, no nothing, to then everything all at once. I'm a little bit overwhelmed, babe.
I had 3 jelly beans seeing Dr. Bob, and I was full to the brim after this. I couldn't eat another thing.
God, it's crazy, isn't it? It's an extreme diet.
I was stroking the toilet lid, and then this emotion came over me, and I just started to cry. And then I had to do a flush. I had to do a flush to remember what it sounded like.
You've got a cup of tea there, you've got your homemade monocle, you're a happy boy.
Yes, English breakfast Brook Bond PG tips, I think, and the monocle, handmade, and seems to be doing the job.
A little shocked to go out so soon, but it's a double-edged sword. I felt like it was a win-win. If I got voted out, I got to see my fiance Danny, and I got to eat myself crazy. And if I stayed in, I got to make it further. So either way, I felt good about it. I had an amazing time in there.
I swear I had to peel the socks off. And I've thrown them out the veranda because the clothes just smell. I smell of bonfire. I might look okay, but I still smell like a bonfire.
Is she like that all the time?
She's not like that all the time, and it's like this switch goes off, and she is 2 people. You know, on the one hand, she is one of the smartest, most knowledgeable, interesting, kind people you could ever hope to meet, and then suddenly there's like this kind of, you know,
Pitbull.
Yeah, and she turns into this creature, and I don't even know if she's aware that she's doing it.
Yeah, it's very frustrating because what you're seeing when I sort of snapped at her, that there was a lot of stuff that went on that you actually you didn't see, where she was actually becoming very, very personal, quite vile in some of her comments to myself, about my career, about Duncan, about Tony, and there were personal things that were really there was no need for it. And it was, I think, a comment that she made about Brian, and I couldn't cope with it anymore, and I thought somebody needs to shut this woman up. She's incredibly rude. She always has to have the last word. I don't ever want to be in a company again. She's, you know, there's no need for rudeness at all from anybody. There's just there's no excuse for it at all.
If you did maybe see Lady C at any point, would you actually want to say something to her, or do you think best ignored?
I think I would have to follow Tony's example. As tempting as it is to say that I think she's behaved unfairly towards Tony, it's not going to achieve anything. She's clearly got her own opinion, and I think I would be... it would be upsetting for Tony after he's enjoyed so much and behaved so well if I let myself down.
It definitely hurts. If you're on the opposite end of her tongue lashing, she knows how to make it sting, and she knows where to get you where it counts. So I just learned, if you don't want to go through that, make sure you keep your opinions to yourself and smile a lot.
That's the only way to survive. It'll be an interesting after-show party when you're all trying to avoid her. It's going to be, that's going to be a little bit awkward. One of those awkward parties, I think.
I'll be burrowing my head in copious amounts of wine, I would imagine. My face will be just plumped down.
That's the only way to get through it.
I won't even know she's there.
I have no regrets. It's sort of surpassed everything I hoped for, and you know, I was very reticent about doing the show, if I'm honest, and you know, where else are you going to get an experience like that? Sure. You know, even if you're at the top of Mount Everest, you're not going to be isolated in that way where you're literally having to survive, and you have to do all these jobs, and it is what you know, you don't see half of it. No. And then the other thing, of course, is just making the most amazing friends, of which Brian is one of them. And personally, I think my money was on Brian to win, because he is one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
It's been a great game. We have taken part in the greatest TV show on earth, and I'm very pleased to say that It has invigorated me. I've reevaluated my position. I am inspired, and it has been a wonderful experience. It really has been.
And I'm going to have a massive glass of wine and go to bed and just sleep like a log in a real bed with clean sheets, no mozzies, no spiders, no nothing.
For more great moments from the show, click here. And don't forget to subscribe.